Hi. So this week, the Housing and Transportation group finally sat down and went over all the research that we each did individually and our proposed tech solutions. And we started talking a lot about what we thought was the ideal way to implement technology within a city that doesn't necessarily have all the infrastructure available. And we realized that creating that infrastructure would be a lot of money for the city, so we needed to come up with technology ideas that leverage mostly people and put the burden on them to actually do the work and create value for the technology. So what we came up with, which was based on Avani's original plan of a card system that you pay for, like a one card system for all the transportation, is an incentive, like a point system with an incentive program for that one card system. So we nicknamed it Visag One, and the way it would work is that it's a card that you have, and it could either be your ID or not. We're still thinking about that, if it should be paired with the government. But then with that one card, you can pay for all types of transportation. And then there's many ways that you can get points for that card. So Ardem suggested that the first one would be you changing your route during the day to a more socially optimal route, and that relieves congestion at peak hours and means that you have to add less capacity. So that's a good way to gain points. And then another way to gain points would be to park socially optimally so that you're leaving more space for other people. Another way would be to report infrastructure problems. So take a picture of oh, this isn't following a certain code, or oh, this is falling apart, and sending it into the government and proposing solutions. Another way would be to take pictures of violations and sending it in. And that's a way to enforce law and enforce just general proper driving. That would be really good. And then also we would use so then once you receive those points, you would be able to use them either as credits for your public transit, and that would, so basically you'd be getting money to save money for the city. And you would also be able to use points in partner retail locations. So if we had the app partner with different retail places throughout the city, you would be able to use the card as a payment way with your points for coffee shops and stuff. And these are all based off of models that already exist. So the retail thing happens in Austin in Texas. Hong Kong and Singapore both have a very good card systems that you pay with one card. The Clipper card does that. And they're all incentive programs to change the way the demand curve is created instead of just trying to add more capacity. And it all relies on people just making better choices, and there's a whole incentive structure for them to do that. And we really think that would be very useful to be implemented. So yeah, thank you.